friends. Today I'm going to speak on a topic which is very close to my heart and has affected my life in many ways. Of course, I say about a lot of topics that they are close to my heart because I speak about those topics which I have experienced in my life's journey and which has affected me, and it at the same time it has helped me grow as a person. So this is a topic which will be relatable to a lot of single women out there. There are a lot of myths about single women which I'd like to break here, especially those women who have not got a chance to get married or settle down, not some by choice and some by play of destiny. So whatever the reasons are not important, but the myths and that go that get tagged to a single woman, those are the things I'd like to discuss. So the first myth is that that a daughter is queen in a mother's house. Yeah, maybe in some households, maybe, and up to a certain age, maybe. But the moment a girl crosses a certain age, and parents also get older, so responsibilities change, expectations change, a lot of things change. So to think that women are living as queens in their mother's house is a lot of crap. We have our own responsibilities just like anybody else who stays in a house, who stays as a family in a community. We have our own workload, own responsibilities. And second myth is when you are at that stage when you're looking for somebody and for some reason or the other you're not able to find somebody, you are busy in your work life, you come across, you're not able to get a good match for whatever reason. In my case it was like I was not so good looking, I was dark, plump, even for dowry reasons or whatever reason, or coming across fraud people, tried to match up, some things didn't work out, broke. So the impression which goes out there to a lot of women when you go for marriages and you try to attend functions, so these ladies, they gossip, so that have faced, as I was going through this phase of not finding the right people, busy with my work and also facing flag for being dark, plump. That time we didn't have our own house, so that was also one reason. Then there were people who are interested in dowry, and people who know that when they find out that you have a job, they think that you have a lot of money. So for whatever reasons one couldn't get married. Then when you go for marriages and functions, then these ladies look at you as you're getting older. Once you cross 25, 26 and you're nearing 30, or even when you just cross 30, then people start speaking about you, whispering about you, saying that iska kuch to lafda chal raha hai. Guys, kuch lafda nahi chal raha hai. We are so busy in working women, हम अपना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ खुद उठाते हैं. वी आर इंडिपेंडेंट women go out there, work just like men do. Nobody questions men ke why you're working. And even if they are unmarried or single men who have chosen not to be married also, nobody questions them, because kharcha pani to uthana hai. Who's going to take care of you? I mean, nobody has taken a lifelong responsibility of you. So stop believing such things that iska lafda hai lafda wafda wale people run at a much younger age. And why would we want to run also? If you have a job and you have everything, then there is no question in getting married also. So that is not the reason as you think. थर्ड इज बोले कि ये तो सिंगल वुमेन है, काम कर रही है, तो इसके पास तो पैसे ही पैसा है, खर्चा पानी तो है नहीं, फैमिली उठा रही होगी खर्चा. In our household, my dad was the only earning member, and he brought. We didn't have gender disparities in us. So I'm the eldest, so I was brought up as a boy or a girl. So there were no differences in the household. We took up our responsibilities. I knew that I had to get educated and get a job. I never thought that I'm a girl uh, and I have to look after the kitchen or anything like that. I just concentrated on my studies and went ahead and then got a job just like any other guy or any other boy. And there is no question of hoarding money. I have my own expenses to go to office, buy my clothes. My parents have or anybody has not taken the full custody of taking that. They'll take care of me. Once you're independent and you have your own needs, you want to buy stuff, you have your house, you pay maintenance, electricity bill of your and have just expenses like any other person. So there's no question of hoarding money. If just like anybody else contributes in the house, so we used to contribute. Fourth is no personal expenditure. Of course, women have personal expenditures. So even when we were in college, we used to, my sister, me, used to take tuitions and then earn our own pocket money. So we were like, we learned to be independent at a much younger age. Our dad taught us, parents taught us not to borrow money from anyone, make your own living, stand on your own feet. They made us self-reliant. Even when I went to office, I never took advantages of benefits of being a lady, that I want to leave early, I want to do this, मेरे घर में ये है वो है. So we used to work hard till even if it required late working hours and all. So there was no like hoarding money, having fun sort of thing. I'm saying from my experiences, people will be having different reasons, but this is what I have faced. So I am like trying to speak about it. Then there is the general thing is that you have no expenditure of your own. So this, because the family is taking care, because once you are independent and you are used to taking care of yourself, people forget to take care of you. So there's no question of somebody is looking after my expenses. And why would somebody look after my expenses? Because there are enough expenses in the household and everybody has a family. Just because I didn't get married, I have to buy clothes, I have to look after, to travel to go to work, pay my maintenance bills, property tax, electricity bill. And for now, if I want to pursue my passions like this, I had also rented a studio. So all these things and upgrading skills, learning new things, all this requires a lot of money. So if I am earning and taking care of my own expenses, so there is no question of having fun. Then once I was told in by a colleague that what तुझे तो कोई problem नहीं है, because you must be having fun, because you are still not married, still at your mom's place. So this is relating to the first point where people say queen in mom's house. What happens is, like, if you remain unmarried, there comes a stage when once you cross a certain age, your parents also uh, cross certain age, like 70, they touch 70 and all, and with that comes a lot of medical problems also. So people say अरे हमारे तो बच्चे हैं, हमको डायपर चेंज करना पड़ता है, बट पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो गेट ओल्ड, तो उनका भी डायपर चेंज करना पड़ता है. आई मीन, I don't know. Maybe some people shirk off these responsibilities and put their parents in some ashram, or they just leave them in some gaon, or what happens is then nobody wants to take such responsibilities because women get married, they go say अरे ये सब responsibilities आता है जब actually taking care of parents, तो then they say अरे हम तो शादी हो गया. And daughters in law, very few of them actually do this all. So when somebody is like unmarried, so they expect you to do, or if there is a very nice they have nice son, so they actually do all these things. So should not live in this bubble. That it really hurt me, because there was a stage in my life, because I also went through some surgery and some health issues, and my mom was also going through a lot. So there were a lot of responsibilities, and just because you speak nicely, smile and be happy with friends and all or colleagues, the picture it sends out is that अरे ये तो अनमैरिड है, इसको तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है, तुझे तो क्या है. बट थिंग इज दैट आफ्टर यू गो होम, there are parents get older, your children 2-3 years will you have to take care, then they slowly grow up. But parents, they get older and older, and as they get older also, they're thinking and all these things become like a child, so those responsibilities come on you. Then some I have come across some people, because I was not unmarried by choice. Things happened because wherever we're trying to find somebody, it never happened. There were a lot of reasons, and then eventually I said, okay, let the other siblings get married, and then I got busy with my career and everything. Though we kept trying, then there are some like who cannot tolerate that a woman is on her own feet, so they try to make stories around her, because their own daughters, or probably they have not allowed their daughters to come up in life, or they cannot see that a woman is thriving. So what they make up stories saying that ये इसका parents purposely इसका शादी नहीं कर रहे हैं so that they can thrive on her money. Let me tell you guys, my father was in government service and he earns pension, and he was never, they have made a lot of sacrifices for us, for all of us. They only wanted us to be on our own feet. That was the reason my dad always encouraged me to work, me, my sister to work. My sister had to eventually leave for her own personal reasons, and my dad, I used to tell him late working वगैरह सब होता है, तो he used to always tell कि work hard, eventually that will help you in the future. And he never allowed me to quit. That was like years back, when even when we were sitting and working late, and things were not happening as I wanted, and I was missing out on life. But my dad never allowed me to quit or give up, not for any of his personal reasons, but for my own, because I was not married also. Then all those things were there, so they wanted me to be on my own feet. So nobody was, I once a lady I had met in the building, and she was saying, she was indirectly making sarcastic comments about me. That was some years back, to another lady saying, अरे आजकल तो माँ बाप लोग जानबूझ के शादी नहीं कराते because उनको लड़की का पैसा चाहिए. Oh God, that's not true in my case at least. And other things like no worries in life. क्यों नहीं वरी होगा बाबा, ये मिथ है कि इनको कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है, वरी ही नहीं है. क्यों नहीं वरी होगा? You all have a partner to go through, a child to go through. You have expectations कि ये बड़ा होके मेरे लिए ये करेगा. Or if you have any problem, you go to your partner, discuss, take collective decisions. अगर life में कुछ ऐसा challenge आ गया तो you can take decision कि okay, you work, I will quit. That's not the case for us. Like, we just working for us, क्योंकि हमको अपने सर्वाइवल के लिए वी आर वर्किंग. वरीज है, बिकॉज ऑफ दोज वरीज आई हैव अंडरगॉन हेल्थ चैलेंजेस. वो खर्चा कौन करता है? दवा पानी का भी खर्चा होता है ना. माई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन गिव्स मी सम amount, but apart from that also you have other some amount you have to pay from pocket. एंड देन अगर मेडिकल कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गया तो लीव विदाउट पे होता है, तो सैलरी भी नहीं आता है. बट जस्ट बिकॉज यू स्माइलिंग एंड टेकिंग एवरीथिंग इन योर स्ट्राइड डजंट मीन दैट यू डोंट हैव एनी टेंशन्स इन लाइफ. और एक मिथ है कि अरे ये तो सिंगल है तो क्या घूमती फिरती रहेगी, इसको क्या टेंशन है, जस्ट घूमो फिरो, हैव फन. नो, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. काम नाम की भी चीज़ होती है. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कैजुअल लीव मिलती है और फिर हमें एक 15 दिन की फ़िक्स लीव मिलती है. उसके बाद मैनेजमेंट का डिस्क्रिप्शन होता है. उसके अलावा भी कुछ लेना है तो फिर लीव विदाउट पे होता है और तुम्हारा रिकॉर्ड ख़राब होता है. सो इफ़ यू आर वर्किंग एंड सिंगल, then there are responsibilities. You can't be roaming. I mean, people who are doing jobs and all are not roaming. There is a hard life. You are taking care of your expenses. Nobody is taking care of you. So a lot of things are there. कुछ setbacks आता है your, तो there is nobody to care for you. So ये सब problems है guys. So don't think that single woman है तो गुलछरी उड़ा रही है and all those things. We have our responsibilities. So stop hurting people by thinking or saying such things to them. That's all guys. Thanks.